good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is Michael, the so-called FXFreedom, broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platforms, of course. This is Forex Trading Course 101, everybody. Happy Monday. Never forget, trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way the three pillars, right? Since sounds like a bad syndrome, but it's really not. Pillar number one is the market. Pillar number two is the strategy, and the big one, pillar number three, is the trader. Talking about the trader more in the advanced course, everybody. Today's title is Forex Course 101, the crown pattern. So we are still learning here. We are in the intermediate module. Today we are going to start talking about crowns. And as always, if this is your first time with us, please go back to Dukascope YouTube webinar page and try to access the basic module, what is market structure. You can follow us on YouTube, everybody, youtube.com/c/FXFreedomFX. And never forget, you are going to graduate from this course, number one, when you have your chart set up and ready for trading, something like this, right? Not necessarily exactly the same, but something like this. You have the Fibonacci, support, resistance, pivot points, whatever you like, and you use in order to make some pips and money. Number two, you have your strategy in place. You understand why you win, why you lose. We talked about strategy forming, strategy rules for the last 2 weeks. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction, long or short, for the week. And number three is what we are going to talk about today. So crowns are a part of understanding how this market works. Never forget, everybody, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. The streams are not trading or investment advice. The streams are for educational purposes only. Also remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try mine? And for homeworks and questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView. That being said, let's open a chart, everybody. So, talking about crowns, right? Okay, let's put some fundamental text on the chart. So crowns are reversal, crowns are potential, reversal, crowns plural. Crowns are potential reversal patterns. Okay, everybody, so yes, calm down, we are going to explain everything. Hello Julius, how are you? So crowns are potential reversal patterns. Okay, now what's the difference between, everybody, head and shoulders? Head and shoulders, okay, there is a slight difference, and a crown. Okay, everybody, what's the difference? Head and shoulders, most of the time they're going to have equal left shoulder, then is the head, and then is the right shoulder. Okay, so this is the theory behind the head and shoulders. So the lows are more or less in the same place, okay, more or less. Now, how is the crown different? The crown is going to have the left shoulder, if you want to call it like a left shoulder, okay. Then it's going to have a head, if you want to call it a head, but then it's the specific of the crown, everybody, is going to make a lower low. So in here, this is the difference. Okay, head and shoulders, head and shoulders, they have most likely, kind of, not to the pip, right? Those are areas, but most likely they have, even if you have a trend line, right? Head and shoulder, so this is the trend line, and give me a second, everybody. Okay, so the low, it's at the same price level. So the low is at the same price level. And we have marketing propaganda, everybody out of the window, don't bother, it's going to pass. So the low is at the same price level, and the specific of the crown, sorry about this, everybody, we have our windows opened. Okay, so the low is at the same price level, and here the specific of the ground is that it makes a lower low. Okay, everybody, the specific of the crown is that typo in here, edit label is that it makes, the specific of the crown is that it makes a lower low compared to, so star, compared to head and shoulders, star, compared to head and shoulders. Okay, everybody? So crowns are potential reversal patterns. So this is head and shoulder. The low is at the same price level. The specific of the crown is that it makes a lower low compared to head and shoulders. Okay? So this is a crown, this is head and shoulders. Now crowns are potential reversal patterns, okay? And where do they appear? They appear on market waves, they appear on short-term trends, and they also appear, everybody, on Fibonacci's. Just give me a second, let's do it like this, let's do it like this, let's do it like this, okay? So crowns appear, everybody, yes, on all time frames. So crowns appear on most of the patterns, okay, like market wave that we learned, trends that we learned, Fibonacci's that we learned, on all time frames, okay, everybody? So in a market wave, when the retracement is going to start, you are going to see a crown. Exactly, very good. And when the retracement is over and the new extension is going to start, you are going to see a crown reversal. Exactly, very good. Short-term trend, same story. You know, uptrend, right? We have an up extension, then we have a retracement, right? So here it is going to be a crown, here, oops, here is going to appear a crown, here is going to appear a crown, and when the retracement is over and the new extension is going to start, everybody, crown is going to appear here, crown is going to appear here. Isn't this great information, everybody? Crowns are, why potential? Because they of course, there is no guarantee, makes sense? Yes, we are going to check the chart, just give me a second. Okay, crowns are potential reversal patterns. Crowns appear on most of the patterns like market wave trends, Fibonacci's, on all time frames. So this is the market wave down in here. This is a graphic representation of the market wave. Okay, this is a graphic representation of the uptrend. uptrend, and this is a graphic representation of the Fibonacci. Okay, Fibonacci down here. So you have an up Fibonacci, everybody, and the market starts retracing, making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. If you ever wondered when is the right, talking about probability, right? There is no right or wrong, but if you have ever wondered, man, I don't have a confirmed C, or I do, where would be the best place to enter? Now you have it. When a crown is going to appear. Make sense, everybody? So left tip, center tip, right tip, crown. Crowns are very powerful, everybody. Somebody's typing on the other streaming platform, oh, this is head and shoulder. No, this is not. Okay? Take a screenshot, everybody. The difference between head and shoulders and the crown, it could be in reverse, right? Reverse head and shoulders, crown reversal. The specific of the crown is that it's going to show you. So when we are here, right? When we are in an up market wave, you know, and we've learned about the market wave, market making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. You know, and then the market makes the first lower low. This is an indication that maybe the crown pattern is going to appear. And if the crown pattern appears, remember we have also false crowns, which we're going to learn. If a crown pattern appears, then this is the indication that the market is going to start to retrace. Somebody's typing, boss, not clear. Okay, so market wave and crowns. Okay, market wave and the crown pattern. Market wave and the crown pattern. Okay, so this is the up market wave, everybody. Let's make it big like this, right? Make it bigger. Yellow color like this, and transparency. There you go. This is your market wave, everybody. And now we have what? We've learned about this, right? We have the first up extension, right? And the market is making transparency. And so you don't see the future, right? You don't see the future. So in the up extension on all time frames, the market is going to do what? Exactly, it's going to make higher highs, higher lows, 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 and you don't see the future, but in some point in time, the market is going to make a higher high and then it's going to make a lower low. Okay? Here is a question. Somebody just typed, oh, why? This answer, everybody. Remember the why question. Answer. This is how this market works. Okay? Don't complicate things on the why this, why that. You know, why the market is going to go into retracement. You know, this is how the market works. Fair enough? The market must wave, it must make extensions and retracements. So here is going to appear a crown, everybody. And this is going to start what? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, until one day or one time on where every time frame the market is going to make the first higher high. See? So it crowned again and it's going to stop, it's going to end the retracement. Right, somebody just typed, no, not on YouTube, but on the other streaming platform, somebody just typed, wow. Great information, right, about the crowns. So it's going to make a higher high and then it's going to start to make higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and it's going to push to the next extension. Okay? And this is going to be what we say repeatable. It's going to repeat on every short-term trend, everybody, on every short-term trend and every market wave, we are going to check the charts in about a second. Give me a second, right? So this is a crown, and here we are going to have left tip, center tip, higher high, right tip, crown. Here we have left tip, center tip, right tip, fall. Okay, now the best clone chart, the best two currency pairs to study the crowns, everybody, are the NZD CAD and EuroCAD. Okay, so let's go on NZD CAD, everybody. Weekly chart, EuroCAD weekly chart. We're going to go on the higher time frames to make it easier to see the market wave. Agreed? Boss, can it be called double top? No sir, double top, triple top, double bottom, triple top are something different. So the answer is no, Julius. Great question, but the answer is no. Okay, everybody, so NZD CAD, this is the, talking about the monthly bands, right? This is the upper band and clone, this is the lower band, right? Okay, everybody, so starting from the upper band, we can see what on the weekly chart. We can see extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. Agreed? Then we have also this extension, but it made a higher high. So let's take this one, everybody, yellow color, and make it bigger and transparent. Okay, now if what you are learning right now is true, this means that we should see a crown in here, that we should see a crown in here. I'm going to clone it, it's going to be faster. It means that you're going to see a crown in here, crown up in here, crown down in here, crown up in here. I move this one, right? And finally and lastly, one last time clone, a crown down in here. Agreed, everybody? If this is how the market works on the market wave, so extension, up extension is going to make higher highs, higher lows. In a down extension is going to make lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, right? And again it's going to push into a retracement, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And then it's going to push to another extension, right? So we should see crowns. Agreed? We should see crowns when the market changes trends. Okay, now remember we are on the weekly chart just to spatially see the market wave. Now let's go on the daily chart, everybody, and we are going to zoom in. Okay, now this is the daily chart. Okay, so this is the circle, everybody. First example, right? First example, left tip, center tip, higher high. First example, everybody, let's color code this in red and like this and maybe like this. Everybody, question, do we have a crown, yes or no? In question number 2, did the market go up, yes or no? Type in the chat. You don't see the future. You are learning how this market works. You don't see the future. You don't know the future. Did we have a crown is the first question, and then number 2, did the market go up, yes or no? Boss, but why? Because crowns are reversal patterns. That's why. Somebody's asking, boss, can I use crowns for entry? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. We are using crowns, everybody. Now remember, this is one more, right? This is one more. You don't need to do everything and anything, you know, but if you want, you can use crowns. Some of you are trading the Fibonacci's, you can use crowns, okay, to improve your timing. When is the right time to enter the Fibonacci sequence? No, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if the C is confirmed or not. Make sense? You can use crowns to improve your timing of the market. So before it was trend lines, Fibonacci's, counter trend lines. Now you have one more. It's called the crown. You can use them on the market wave too. You can use them on short on trend too. Okay? Julius, please boss, where are we going to see the crown trading or confirmation time frame? Answer: on all time frames. On all time frames. Crowns, everybody, take a pen and paper and write this down. Crowns appear on all time frames. Yes, 15 minutes to... Okay? So, if you understand how this market works and you see a crown, okay, get out of you shorting the market, and if you want, according to the strategy, start to go long, start to buy, because the market 7 times out of 10 is going to go up. Now, down market wave, NZD-CAD, everybody, down market wave, sooner or later, the market must end the retracement, right? So let's say that you are, yes, this is the daily chart. Let's say that you are long on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 15-minute chart, whatever, okay, and you are monitoring the market, and you know, you are seeing something like this. There you go, and you see on the daily, left tip, center tip up in here. Now, not in here, this is not a low. Down in here, you are going to see, everybody, a lower low. So here is the same question. Did this market crown? Yes or no? Right? Left tip, center tip, right tip. And then the answer, the question is, did the market see what happens with the crowns? Wow, right? Somebody said, wow. Isn't this great information, everybody, how this market works? No, crowns are not guaranteed. Those are just one more tool. Make sense? But when you see something like this, everybody, on the daily chart, yes, we are going to learn how to trade crowns step by step. Let's first understand how this market works and how crowns appear. Okay, left tip, center tip, lower low, remember? This is theory. This is theory. The specific of the crown is that it's going to make a lower low compared to head and shoulders. This is theory. This is now the live market. It made a lower low, it retraced, formed the right tip. Somebody just like, oh my gosh, I wish I would be in this trade. You are, don't worry. You are going to be in those trades, everybody. Make sense? You are going to be in those trades. Just monitor the market and search for crowns. Okay? Yes and yes. So did the crown appear? Yes, it did. Did the market fall? Yes, it did. And again, you don't see the future, right? You are just going to monitor the market, monitor the market, monitor the market, monitor the market. Market still making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Now this is the third example. Market making, so we are monitoring the market, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, and bam. Did the crown appear, everybody, with the higher high? Hedge fund trader Julius, did the crown appear in here? Crown reversal. Everybody, this is the third example that I'm showing you that the market was in a downtrend, right? Making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Where is it? Lower lows, lower highs, and then it made a higher high, right? Sent lower low, not this one, but then this high, it's higher than this high. Agreed, everybody? And here on Forex you have the X, or maybe head and shoulders, right? No, they don't have a crown yet. So this would be left tip, this would be the center tip, and higher high, you have a crown in here. No, this is not head and shoulder, but you can use it if you want. Julius says, yes, it did. Okay, number 2. Should I start looking to buy the retracement? Should I start looking to go long on 15-minute chart, 2-hour chart, 1-hour chart, even the daily chart? What should I do? Should I look to go long or short in here? There is no right or wrong. What do you think? We've learned about how to conform an uptrend. We've learned this in February, everybody. February this year. We've learned how to conform an uptrend. Right? Would you go long or short on this one? Long, exactly. And we are monitoring the market, see what happens, and you are going to continue. You are going to high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high. You are going to readjust highs and lows, low to high, right? This is a low, high, low, okay, low to high, high to low. Now we are showing you the fourth example. High to low, low to high, high to low, low to high. Hedge fund trader Julius, do we have a lower low? Do we have a lower low in here? Type in the chat, everybody. Do we have a lower low in here? So left tip, center tip, lower low. Remember, those are not guaranteed, those are potential areas of reversal. Okay, yes I did. Should you go short or long? If you want, everybody, you can have trend lines. Make sense? Aggressive trend lines. So like in here, right? Trend line, the market is making hard highs, hard lows, and then it broke the trend line and made a lower low. Here on head and shoulders, the market broke the trend line, but it did not make a lower low. This is the specific of the crown. Okay, now let's see. We're going to monitor the market, and what happened, right? So high to low, low to high to low, low, not a high, high to low. Not all highs and lows are relevant. We learned about this too. Okay, now you are going to see, everybody, what it's a false crown. Okay, so this is a retracement. Remember, we are in a down market wave. See the yellow one? We are monitoring and trading the yellow structure, the yellow market wave. So a crown appeared here, a crown appeared up in here, a crown appeared down in here, a crown appeared up in here. Okay, this is what we are trading, and now we are in an extension and higher high. Higher highs, everybody, higher high. Okay, so we would start to go long, right? If the market would make a new what? the market must make, for us to go long, the market must change the short-term trend, yes sir, so it must make a higher low. And do we have a higher low, everybody? Yes we do. Yes we do, right? So we have a crown which is telling us that the retracement is over, okay, and then what happened? It falls further down, so this is a false crown, okay? Why it's important for us to understand that there are false crowns? It's important for us not to do stupid things like risk 5% on a crown or 10% on a crown. You say, oh, this is a crown, I'm going to put all my money. No, crowns are also not guaranteed, everybody. Nonetheless, we continue to monitor the market, so we understand now that it was a false crown, lower low to lower high, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. We are monitoring the market. One more and then we're going to move to EuroCAD, everybody. And sure enough, after the retracement, an extension must come, and after the extension, a retracement must come. So again, the short-term trend shifted and the market went back up in a new retracement, crowned again, new extension, and so on, and so on, and so on. Not that difficult, right? EuroCAD, same story. EuroCAD, maybe not today, but from the beginning, right? So market wave, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. It doesn't look like, but it's still a higher high, extension, retracement, and then it reversed the market wave. So if this is true, what we are learning, so we should see, again, this is the weekly chart, we should see a crown in here, we should see a crown in here, we should see a crown in here. Everybody, GBP CAD 15-minute chart, right? Okay, 15-minute chart. Then we are going to go back to EuroCAD. So, do we agree, everybody, that GBP CAD on the 15-minute chart from here to, whoops, not this one, from here to here was in a downtrend? Do we agree on that, everybody? Do we agree that from the left, from the beginning of the arrow to the end of the arrow, the market was in a kind of sideways too, but nonetheless it was making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Do we agree on that, everybody? Yes, okay. So when the market changed direction in here, and remember now we're on the 15-minute chart, if this is how the market works, we should see a crown, exactly. So let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. We don't see the future, right? We don't see the future. Let's zoom in and let's try to, refresh the chart, everybody. Okay, the scale is this one. Okay, doesn't matter. So okay, it's making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Do we agree, everybody? And like this, and maybe like this, and maybe like this. Do we agree that the market was making until here lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs? And do we agree that then the market crowned, it made the first higher high? Transparency, transparency, there you go. Transparency, 90%, there you go. Do we agree, everybody? The market was making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then made the first BAM! First higher high. Eddington, long time no see, my friend. How are you? Says yes. Made a higher high, everybody, and then what happened? Moving up, and so crowns do appear, everybody, on all time frames. Okay, not all crowns are no, they are not guaranteed, no sir. Okay, but this has been an example on the 15-minute chart. So there you have it, everybody. Daily chart, NZD CAD. It's a great chart to start. I'm awesome. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, everybody. EuroCAD. Let's see, right? Let's see, and clone. Let's see. So again, we are going to do something similar to NZD CAD. Okay, this is the weekly chart. Let's go back to the daily chart. Okay, first example, same story. You know, this is theory. Crowns are reversal patterns. You're going to find crowns on not all of them, but most of the patterns. Crowns appear in most of the patterns. Market wave example, uptrend or downtrend, and lastly the Fibonacci. It could be in reverse too. Make sense? Down market wave, yes sir. Downtrend, yes sir. Or down Fibonacci. Okay? Eddington, man, we are getting older. You know, kids are growing up. Nice to hear it from you too. NZD CAD, EuroCAD. Hedge fund trader Julius, do you see a crown? Yes or no? Type in the chat. Hedge fund trader Julius, do you see a crown on EuroCAD daily chart? As a matter of fact, hedge fund trader Julius, do you see a crown on NZD CAD daily chart? Do you see a crown on GBP CAD 15-minute chart example? And lastly, do you see a crown on EuroCAD daily chart? And everybody else online, do you see a crown? No, not a guarantee, not a guarantee. Those are potential areas of reversal. So if this crown is going to work, I'm going to stop buying. This is the daily chart. When I see something like this, I should stop buying. Nice crown, yes boss. Julius, you are the boss. I'm a humble servant. So I'm going to stop buying, everybody. I'm going to start shorting on the 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart, 2-hour chart, 4-hour chart, according to the strategy that you have. Okay, and what happened? The market was then lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, right? And we are monitoring the market, and again, false crowns appear too. This would be a false crown right in here. Everybody, left tip, center tip, higher high. This market's supposed to go up, false crown. Okay, and 2 times, right? Okay, and we learned this about everybody. We learned about this, you know, not tradable patterns. You know, chaos, right? Is going to break all the lows and all the highs. Okay, so this would be an example where you and me would lose money trading crowns. Seen here, everybody? But nonetheless, then the market got out of the chaos, went down in here somewhere, and it's a lesson on crowns. Okay, down in here, and monitoring highs and lows, right? High to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low. Bam, not the first one, the second one. Hedge fund trader Julius, do you have a crown? And of course, if the crown is going to work, it's going to change the shorten direction and is going to push up back again. Okay, so we have what? One, this is the second example right now. And the market then what? Let's see. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. Until where? Higher highs, higher lows. Seen here? Everybody? Well, I'm not going to say that this was a false crown because the market did retrace a little bit, but anyways, the lower low was in here somewhere. You know? And if you would trade this one, you know, false crown again, it would be a loser. But crowns, everybody, crowns do work 7 times out of 10. Okay? Not now, give me a second, you know. Calm down. Okay? Crowns do work 7 times out of 10 on the monthly chart, weekly chart, daily chart, and the 4-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart and below, I do not have the statistic, everybody. Okay? But you can see false crowns too, and when the market went up, right, we have another crown in here. So left tip, center tip, this is not a lower low, everybody. In here, lower low. Now you had another crown, right? So Euro CAD daily chart was not one of the easiest one to trade. See, it went sideways, right? So it was a crown and then it went down, but then it was sideways for quite of time. Boss, do you use it a part of your strategy? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, crown in here, crown down in here, crown up in here. Last 2 examples, everybody. And homework, study the charts, or at least try to find crowns on one chart, everybody. Not the monthly. Okay? Try to find crowns on the weekly, everybody. Try to find crowns on the daily. Try to find crowns on the 4-hour chart. Yes, for exercise purposes. Now this was here, it was nice, right? Look in here. Left tip, center tip, and lower low. And it went down like big time, right? Up and down. So everybody, homework. Find crowns on one, 2 charts. Not currency pairs, charts. Okay, if not, some of you are complaining, oh, it's too much homework. Find crowns on 1 or 2 charts, okay, from the weekly standpoint or daily or 4-hour, 2-hour, 1-hour, 15 minutes, and send it to my email if you want to. If you want me to check, everybody, send it to my email. Okay? Like we did right now. You can go on the 15-minute chart and you are going to find crowns as potential reversals. You can go on the daily chart and you're going to find crowns as areas of reversals. Okay, or whatever, 4-hour chart, it doesn't really matter. Okay, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong, and Eddington, we changed a few things. Stay strong and trade for freedom. It's a psychological concept, everybody. Don't trade for money, trade for freedom. This is